couple of inches as Cynthia drops it down. The common offense cases here. She goes for a 3, but just not quite the best shooting position shot there. She ended up missing it. And you see you Lady Canons take a bit of control in this game, especially on offense. And still, the UCU Lady Canons lead this game by a 4-point margin. Must say the game is still a bit end-to-end. No one still has the upper hand. Although in the opening part of the game, the UCU Lady Canons seem to be the sharper side, picking up the rebounds well. As you see there, Najita goes, misses that one. And Kcca picked it up very fast. The transit to offense. That defense is going to be a bit hard for Judith to just easily go through it. Sarah Geno seems to be having the better of everyone there. She has always picked up the best. Will she make that, or she makes it and drops it down? And Shakira goes for the 3, but nice shot, but she just couldn't get out of it. And then you have another try there. She decided to go in. And the referee says just keep in play. Another 3 there. Nice work there. Nailed it down well by Judith. The first 3 points of the game. It's getting nice here. It's getting good. Kcca in the lead. They push it to 9. You see you trailing. Another 3 there. Brenda Kayaga. Foul called there. Shakira. Namvubia. That will go to the side in favor of the Kcca. As Martha Soige makes a turn, drops it down. They're looking for a quick one there. And defense is tight. As Najita drops it back in, puts it back in play. Sarah again slows it down a bit. She makes a quick 1-2. Back to Najita. She decides to go in. I think the best way would have been for her to go straight for the 3. She was quite alone. Najita, Rhoda there should have made a better judgment of that ball. Going to cost UCU. And the walk is called there. Kcca Leopards have 9 points. An easy start for them. They pulled it up a bit. I wonder how long it will take the UCU Lady Canons pick up the rhythm in this game, I must say. So far, a very good game for Judith Nansovia. She has 3 points so far. Joy Chemtai there. She has also had a bit of a game. Joy Chemtai has been so outstanding also for the Kcca side. Coming in this game, have another chance for a 3 there, but Najita just couldn't get it in. Very disappointed with herself, Najita. I think in her mind she's saying should have done a couple of good moves on this. She's known for shooting so well off the 3-point line, but she's just having a bit of enough time at this point of the game. She takes the main in, drops it down. She goes up. The moves ain't coming so well for the UCU Lady Cannon offense today. Most all the chances are coming in for the Kcca lady side as another three is nailed in by Joy Chemutai. It's getting so good for the Kcca lady side here. They push it to 12. As we come to the end of the first quarter of this game. Beautiful encounter here between two giants of the Uganda Women's Basketball League, the UCU Lady Canons and the Kcca Lady team. Remember, we are fighting for a place in the finals of the National Basketball League Women's 2019. Whoever wins today still adds a very big statement to the final series of this game. So far, a very good performance from Kcca Leopards. With Joy Chemutai 5 points, Judith Nasolo 3 points. Joy Chemutai nailing the beautiful 3-pointer to get this game stretched to 10-point lead in the very early stages of the game. It's a game which the UCU Lady Canons can still catch up if they work on it. A lot has not been working so well for them on the offense. We've seen Najita, who has been so sharp for them on the shooting line today, completely having an off season. She needs to get back her shooting ways the next quarter and the next quarter if they had to pull anything out of this series. As it is, we are enjoying it so far. This game coming live from the YMCA, the legendary grounds of the Uganda Basketball Association. We've seen beautiful tournaments take place here at the YMCA grounds, dating way back to the Airblink competitions. Beautiful days of Falcons. The Warriors. The days when Charging Rhinos were a team talked about so much. Ugandan basketball. It always all happened here at the YMCA. The greatest rivalries almost have entirely been played at the YMCA grounds. And we're here at it today to see an encounter between the Lady Canons against the Kcca Leopards, which is still being led by the Kcca Leopards with a 10-point lead. Looks like the UCU Lady Canons in the first quarter of the game have been a bit slow, sluggish to move in. The shots have been not quite on, but I hope after having a word or two with the coaching line there, they're going to change something in this coming game. Must tell it is game on. Mouth-watering encounter after this game is coming with the City Oilers, who will be coming to take on the Chambogo Warriors. A series they lead 1-0 so far after winning the first game. As Mother Soige there drops it down. Cynthia comes back on top. Maureen Amading picked up very easily there by Abe Priscilla, who has come on. Abe Priscilla goes up, misses it completely off. Quickly picked up by the Kcca defense there. Judith Nansovia drops it down to Maureen Amading. Tries to shake off Zaina. This game is tied up. Kcca is in the lead. They're making the moves. A shot clock violation there. They'll have to drop the ball on the line. Looks like the Kcca Leopards are taking a lot of time planning on the ball. As you see, Rod and Najita make the calls there, telling Shakira to drop down. And Sarah Geno, Najita drops it down. Bay Priscilla just didn't quite get the best of that. The times are not good for this UCU Lady Canon side. A lot of their work is not matching up to the expected. They're not getting the shots. They're not driving in. They're stilled up, still trying to get the best of the rhythm in this game. And this is giving chance for the Kcca Leopards to kind of stretch it up. There's defense there. Maureen Amoding shakes off her man. Moves in. What is she going to do? She goes up. Misses it. Rebounds picked up there, but Letitia Ward just stumbled down the ball. And yes, the Lady Canons get back the ball. Najita shakes off a man, drops it down. Quick one there. Shakes off. Effect there. And a drop starter. Geno just couldn't get a basket off. A very beautiful work up there from the UCU. They got the flair, but looks like they're not getting the points in this game. Fast break there. What will she make of this? She gets it. Zaina Lokwa brings a smile on the face of the UCU Lady Canons. Take it to 4. It was getting a bit scary for them at the beginning of the game. Before Zaina dropped that, they remained stuck on 2 points for quite some time. But they reduced it to 8 points. Starting to get a bit hot here. The foul they are called. Maureen Amoding. She's having a bit of a time in this game, Maureen, for the Kcca Leopards. You need to see her mark being stamped on this game. There we are. Good defense there from Bay Priscilla, who has come on this game to try and make a positive change, especially in defense. She has the height. She has the physique. Looks like the plan of the UCA Lady Canons. Try and throw the big men on this game and see whether they can choke this Kcca side who seem to be stretching up. Martha Soigi goes up. Misses on that turn. And Najita pushes it straight to transition. Let's see what she's planning. Drops it down to Sarah Geno. She takes her time. Makes the pass finally. But Zaina, of all people today, it's not working up for Zaina today. The faster she fires up, the better this game will be for UCU Lady Canons. And they'll have a timeout there and have a word or two. Looks like the UCL Lady Canons are the one under a bit of pressure here. As you can see from the way the coach is talking to them, a lot is not going on so well. Welcome everyone. If you're watching this game on Depend Sports Media, give us a comment. What you expect of this game, how it's going, what it's like. And don't forget to subscribe so the next game comes in handy without having a lot of hassle. And also so you can watch any other games which will come on this channel with a notification there, so you don't miss anything at the comfort of the chair. This is Depend Sports Media. We love this game. We've been at this game from ever since the season started, and we're pushing it to the finals. So just lay back and enjoy a beautiful game here coming from the YMCA grounds here. As the Lady Canons trail by 8 points against the Kcca Leopards, who seem to be determined to win this third tie. The star players on the Kcca Leopard side, we have Letitia Ward, Martha Soigi, Cynthia Rakunda, Maureen Amoding, and Irene Lien Nalunkuma. And Martha Soigi, not known for the best dribbling handwork there, loses the ball there. And looks like the Lady Canons are coming on offense. Drops it down. Abe Priscilla goes and makes it finally. Pushes it to 6. The Solid coming back. Good work from the Abe Priscilla. She came on and she's making a positive change in this game. As Amodine goes, drops it down. And there we are. A bit of a scuffle. And Soigi gets the better of it with a simple layup there. After a scuffle there between Sarah again on the ground, she lost the ball. And surely they considered not so necessary basket there. You see Lady Canons go up. She goes for the 2. But Sarah Ageno just couldn't get that one there. And the Leopards are at it. Very ambitious 3 there by Judith. Najita this time drives in. Wherever she lost it, I think she should have just gone up for the basket. She was already way within the D. I think she should have just gone up for the basket and seen whatever would have come up with it. So many decisions Rhoda has made today have been a bit questionable, especially when it came to her having the ball and her going up for the basket. She has always thought of maybe dropping the ball at the point when she should have been the one to do the hard work herself. And the coach has called her back there a word or two. Don't think they're happy about what she's been doing. And as it goes for every sportsman, whenever you make a mistake, somehow you go to the side and watch it from the side. And probably as she comes back into the game, she'll have a bit of wisdom in the later parts of the game. As the scuffle goes there, Priscilla gets hold of it and finally wins it. She's also called up there on the line. They'll have to discuss a couple of things there as we go to the end of this second quarter. Just 5:41 to go. Every team needs the score is very low today after 14-6. Must be asking ourselves where the shooters that are known in this game, especially for the Kcca Leopards. Joy Chemtai, Cynthia Rekunda, who has been so good at the line. And of course, what I would say the big man or the big lady, Martha Soigi, who so far has 4 points in this game. Joy Chemtai has 5 points in this game. It's a very tight game for both sides. The tempo is a bit slow. Hopefully as we go down and down the later periods of the game, they'll pick up a bit of pace and show the strength that this playoff season has been, especially in terms of the tenseness and the rivalry that have been displayed within this 2019 basketball playoffs here in Uganda. You have to see more of basketball being played. And I must say the skill set has always been upping and upping with every tournament that has been coming on. If you're watching this game from wherever you are, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Deep End Sports Media. Bay Priscilla, Conversa, quick two there. I must say the impact Priscilla is having in this game for the UCO side ever since she came on has been quite strong. She's dropped in a couple of vital points there for our UCO side. I will see what happened. The UCO now goes for the 2, just floats over the rim, but they manage to pick it up. Goes up. Wow, and Zaina nails it in. I think this is what they needed to do in the first place. And I think the bench has made the necessary substitutions to push this game Martha Soigi lost with ideas there. Walk called there. Looks like this point of the game, it looks like the Leopards are the ones having a slowdown in the game. Martha Soigi having a very tough moment there. No wonder she'd been substituted. She's been struggling against Abei Priscilla and Sarah Ageno. UCU go on offense. Abei Priscilla looking for some quick pass there. And there we are. Drops it down. Nice handwork there. And finally, Sarah Ageno raises the fans' voices here. Beautiful work up there from the UCU side. Looks like they're picking up the rhythm here. Kcca are starting to get on the pressure here. Irene takes them up, goes down the lane, drops it back. Not quite what Chemtai wanted. She misses that. Yep. A quick one there, beautifully done there. Bay Priscilla having a beautiful moment in this game. As UCU go 1 point up. They pulled it from behind. And they are in the leading seat right now, following a very good handwork there from Bay Priscilla. The Leopards start working it up. Makes the turn, drops it down. Alicia Wasagali. And they lose it. It's starting to work up there for the UCL Lady Canons. After trailing for quite some time. I'm having a couple of words from the bench. Looks like the Lady Canons are where they belong. In the lead, Bay Priscilla fakes a man. She goes up. Exactly what she should have been doing, but she misses it. Quite unlucky. But fortunately, they pick up a foul of that. Very good handwork there from the UCU Lady Canons. They've started finding their rhythm in this game. Zaina already has 5 points in this game. She makes it so easily. She makes it look so simple. Let's see what she makes of the second one. It's getting a bit tricky here, a bit uncomfortable for the Leopards. They need to up the game a bit as Red Rosacon covers all our two. Irene comes on and leaves it for the star lady. Cynthia Rakunda drops it down, gives it back to Cynthia, tries to go for the three, misses it, and the ladies' defense is quite untouched there. She goes up and makes it quite easily. And with the one in the hand, Brenda Kayaga, she went to the bench, she picked up some wisdom, she's come back on court, and she's doing it again. She'll have one on the road. Just to prevent further damage, the Leopards bench calls for time out there. They'll have to go for a couple of words. See whether they can pick up some wisdom as they come back in the game. A game which is slowly stripping away. And yet they were in the lead in the first quarter and the middle half of this second quarter before the UCU Lady Canons ramped it up, put on a couple of shots, put on some power play there. And the likes of Zaina, Rosacon, Bay Priscilla have worked so tirelessly to see that the Lady Canons come up from about a 10-point deficit to a 5-point lead in this game. Very beautiful performance here we're having today. YMCA grounds. National Basketball Playoffs 2019. It's happening here at the YMCA, and if you're watching it from anywhere you are, don't forget to subscribe on this channel. The pressure of this game is growing on either side. And I think, just to mention a bit, the Kcca Leopards have everything to blame themselves for. They put the foot off the gas pedal and allowed the UCU Lady Canons to come back breathing strong in this game. As you see, Brenda Kcca going on the line for a 1 there, following a very nice move shot there. She misses it. Quick rebound there, picked up. She does it again. Picks up a rebound for her. It is a very good performance there. Brenda Kcca drops in the 2, pushes it to 21. And the Kcca Leopards are looking a little bit out of ideas. Makes the turn, goes up. Bit of panic on the Kcca side now. Kcca goes up, misses it, but Martha Soigi picks it just on time. Cynthia shakes off her man. She goes in. She wants it all the way. All the way. All the way, Cynthia. Good play there from Cynthia Rakunda. And that's the kind of performance Cynthia has been known for. She's very courageous, very skillful. And the day when she's up to it, she goes for it. UCU Lady Canons are picking it up here. Another beautiful layup there. She goes with it with a lot of ease. Drops it down to Martha Soigi. She goes up. Doesn't quite get, picks the rebound. She wants to go all the way. Not quite her time today. Martha Soigi. She's struggling today, I must say. This is not the Martha Soigi we know. A chance there for a 3-pointer. Nails it, but just misses it. And they pick it up. Cynthia drives her man in, crosses her over. Nice work there. She plays it, drops it down here. She's had to go all the way. The foul is called there. And this is it. Chance for Kcca to bridge the gap a bit. They're trailing by 7 points. A game they led in the first quarter comfortable with a 10-point lead. And now they're fighting to get back on level. The chance here. Drop the first one quite easily. Irene. Irene Nalunkuma goes for the second. She misses it, but Swig is there with a power rebound. Goes back in. And that's a big man's move. Martha Soigi. Right on course. It's been a while since to make a point in this game. Martha Soigi for this Kcca side. Most of the time she has been out of position. And there we are. The Lady Canons picking up an offensive rebound there. Shakes off her man. She goes all the way. Will she make it? No. I think she had an option of dropping that ball to someone else who could have made the better of it. Martha Soigi calms herself down. Lean. She decides to calm it down. She calms it down, shakes off her man, drops it back. Cynthia. Martha Soigi comes, puts on the screen. Cynthia, will she go for the way? Oh. Gives it to Martha, but Martha's hands. She just couldn't get hold of the ball. It goes out for a play-in by UCU Lady Canons. They bring it on. Bit of miscommunication there. And Martha Soigi, Irene makes it there. Very good performance there from Kcca Leopards. They're trying to push their way in. And they've narrowed that gap to just about 2 points. Very good performance. I'll go for a timeout. As we welcome the man here, Kcca. Kcca. It's a bit of an easy start. All sides are not quite the game we thought today. A bit slow. Right into the second quarter of the game, 21-23. I don't know how you take about it.
Good evening, my dear viewer. It's okay. I understand the process of the game, but to nothing change about the game. We know Kcca won game 1. So it's upon what UCU Lady Canons can do, because if they don't win today's game, it's 2-0. And that is very bad on their side. So that's why we see a very competitive game, a low scoring game, and we are in 7:38 to play in the second quarter, which means a lot has to be played in this game. Kcca still owns the advantage because they won game 1. We see they are leading by 2. They're trailing by 2, but still it's a good game of basketball. UCU has to do more. We remember in game 1, Rose Akon didn't have a good game. Rhoda Najita didn't have a good game. Only Zaina Rakamwere had a good game for the team, and of course Sarah Ageno. So the rest of the team have to show up today to help out Zaina Rakamwere and Zaina, so that the team can go forward. For the other side of Kcca, we know what Martha Soigi can do. She was the damage in that game 1. We know what Cynthia Alokunda can do. She's a very good player, and the other role players like Retisha, they do a good job. We know there Chocho Chemutai, Joy. She has 5 points, not so bad so far. And we know Sylvia Nakaziwe, aka Baruteri, the job they do for the team. So the star players on both sides have to show up, of course, and the other players will add on that. We know both teams, the benches are not always high scoring. That's why we see most of the time the coaches, they use a rotation of 7 to 6 to make the game count. So I believe we are in for a game. So this series, I think, is a series which is going to give us a 5-game series, because we know in the other semi-final between the Rangers of Kansanga and the Ladies of Dolphins, we know the Dolphins are 2-0. They quite have an upper hand, and we know they're defending champions. So I think the Rangers of Kansanga are short-handed in that game, and I believe, according to all basketball fraternity in Uganda, they believe there's a sweep in that game. There's a sweep in that series. It's going to get finished before Wednesday. By Wednesday, it's going to be 3-0, and the ladies will take a breather, and they wait whoever comes in this series. But the good thing about it, whoever is challenged more, tested more in the semi-finals, normally goes into the finals well-tested, well-pressured, well-intensified, because when you're tested a lot in the semi-finals, it helps you a lot in the finals because of being tested. For the other ones, they're going to take a good breather, a good rest if they sweep the Rangers of Kansanga. So I believe we're in for a good game from the ladies of Mukono, and of course Kcca, the ladies of Leopards. So I believe we're in for a good game, and this game is going to go down to the wire. Wherever you're watching from, it's Deepen Sports Media Group. Let's take a breather or two. We'll be back. We'll give you more of the second quarter of this game, the game 2 of the second semi-final between the UC Lady Canons and Kcca Leopards.
Maybe just also to go through it. Actually, the Kcca Leopards had the better of this game. They had a 10-point lead in the first quarter, which they quite threw away in the start of the middle of the second quarter. They allowed UC Lady Canons to come back strong into the game. And surprisingly, after having a 7-point lead, also the UC Lady Canons kind of switched off a bit. So now it's just actually a 2-point game. So I think you're right if you say it's going down to the wire. And I think at some point the Kcca Leopards thought maybe they have the advantage, so they kind of took it a bit slow. But Martha Soigi came back. She struggled a bit at the start of the second quarter, but she came back strong at the end of the second quarter. And I think she's still going strong in this game.
Martha will be the game changer. Martha has always been a game changer. You know, she's a part-time netball and basketball. So she uses her skills of netball to play basketball. You can see the way she does the shoot. She does everything. But the good thing about it, she does post. She always plays in the paint. And you know, she has that big body. I know in basketball, when you're a big woman, you know and that big bam, that push, it always gets you closer to the rim. And on the other side, the ladies of Mukono, they use Rose Akon. Rosa Icon, you know, she's not that big in size, but of course, with the shot, with the height, of course, Roda Najita, even the series in game 1, she was very poor, Roda Najita, and of course, we know Priscilla Abigail. She normally, we know she's on our 3-on-3 team. She has traveled around the world. Her and Sarah Ageno, yeah, they have traveled around the world with our 3-on-3 team. So I believe the ladies have to do a good job. But one thing I gotta tell you, wherever you're watching from, normally in basketball, the bench helps out a lot. The bench. We saw yesterday the UCU Canons. The bench outbeat Power bench. Jerica Young and those youngsters, Cesar Adoko, Pira Sifuma, they had a good. They came in and helped. That's when they elevated even the other main players like David Deng Kongor. They elevated it, and Chuma Fadili was elevated. If he was switched off, even the youngster Bali Fayed got the momentum to come back in that game. So I believe the role players have to help the big time players so as the team can go forward. But still, the big players, because we see now Maureen Amoding Momo has returned. You know, Maureen Amoding used to be one of the best shooting guards in the country before Rita Eminshiwe took up that title, because currently Rita Eminshiwe is doing everything. She can shoot from anywhere. But back in the days, 3, 4, 5 years ago, that woman Maureen Amoding, just number 10 Momo, she used to be the best shooting guard in the country. Still further, there is Judith Ayo. She's also a good shooter on the 3-point line. So I believe we are in for a night in this game, but still, it can go either way. It's too hard to call for the viewer, wherever you're watching from, but UCU needs it more, and Kcca will fight on, because in this game, you have to go down fighting. For the UCU Red Canons to even the series, or for Kcca to go 2-0 down, to go 2-0 up, for them to go back to the final. It's been a long time since they played the finals. So it's been a long time. We know last year, the Canons were swept. The other year, we know UCU beat up on Kcca, and the other year they beat up on Kcca. So the Canons have been, you know, the Canons are a 5-time champion. 5-time champion. They have won this trophy 5 times. JKO won their maiden title last year, their first title, and still they won it in style, beating the UCU Canons 4-0. It was a clean sweep where Azama Jamia Naskombi was MVP in every game on those 4 games. She averaged 20 points per game. But right now, we know she got a bigger deal to travel to the US to further her studies and play more basketball at higher level. So that's why we currently see Rita Imanshiwe being the man of the team, being the woman of the team, if I could use the right word. But still, we're in for a series. Wherever you're watching from, the teams are getting back. Let me take back my colleague to give you more of the commentary and analysis. Let's be back.
Thank you, Saika. Yeah, it's been a while since the Kcca put this game in the bag, and I think they have to have every resolve in this game to make that happen. Otherwise, but you see, every game you have to fight for it. However much you think you need it so bad, you have to make it happen. So the chance is here today. They're trailing by just 2 points. And this game is still open, I must say. As we move into the 3rd quarter of the game. David Doporot goes to the line. He wants to start the game so bad.
He's still thinking about yesterday's game. They deserve to win that game. Power, you know, I was talking to a colleague of mine, Ban Tuka. He said Power lost a game. They wouldn't have lost. It's a very big statement. Losing a game, you shouldn't have lost. It's a very big statement, because they were in charge of the whole game for the 3 quarters and 5 minutes. But whatever happened in the 5 minutes, UCU Canons came back and won the game.
That is basketball. Yeah. We have to keep it up to the last moment. You know, the game of basketball is quite interesting. A 3 and a 3 and a 3 change the game. 9 points. So if you're still, you know, in your comfort zone, someone takes it up. Let's see what happens here. Cynthia drags it on, drops it back. It's still there from Najita. She's had a quiet game. What we should do of this? A simple layup there. Najita makes her first 2 points of the game. Plays it up. Cynthia again takes her man slowly. She makes the call. She wants the screen on her, so he gives it. What will she do on this? They drop it up. Maureen Aberdeen drops it down to Soigi. Aberdeen is still making her mind up. She goes in, loses it, and there's a foul on her there. It's taking a bit of a while for Aberdeen to make her mind up. This game is not for the faint-hearted at this point. You need to make your mind up quick. Her team is trailing by 3 points in this game, and I'm just thinking she has to be a bit faster in this. They go to the line. She plays it into Martha Soigi. Drops it to Cynthia, the lady who ran the show. Shakes up to. She goes all the way. She makes it. And that is Cynthia. For you. Najita Roda. She's back in the game. Drops it down. What is she thinking of this game? Goes for the three. And Roda misses it. She's not quite happy with herself. I'll see you come back in this game with a bit of the higher tempo. Roda Najida back. She calls for the call. She makes the call. What is she making of this? Abbey drops it down. And they go for the three there. She makes it. Ageno makes it. Nails it in. He pushes them to 28.
Way high. Yeah, indeed. This is a good matchup. Zainal Akamweri and Marina Moding. Maureen to Judith Ayo. Martha Soigi posting against Sarah Ageno. Ball went off the fingertips of Zainal Akamweri. What a big three-pointer by Sarah Ageno. Remember, dear viewer, Kcca Leopards has won championship, but in all the last years, UC has beaten them thrice. Then beat A1 once. Yeah, so they have had a rough time for the finals. Cynthia. She has handles. Cynthia for two. Oh, short. Big rebound by Priscilla Abbey. Abbey to the right person. Rhoda Najita. Rhoda to Priscilla Abbey. Abbey to the rim. Short. To Judith Ayo. She's a shooter. She's a shooter. Basket good. Ayo. That's what they call confidence. Judith Ayo from way downtown. What a shot.
At first I thought she was going to go all the way. Because she was just one-on-one. But I just understand what you say about her confidence. She just goes to the line, makes it in, and she gets it all. That's it. 26-28. Just a 2-point game. That's a basket good. Priscilla Bay. UC Lady Canons are not going down without a fight. They're actually in the lead with 4 points. Cynthia takes her man down, crosses her over. What is she thinking? She drops it down to Chamtai. She goes all the way, the small lady, drops it to the big one. Cynthia goes for the three. This time misses it. I think Cynthia was a bit of ambitious there. She had a couple of options to, looks like she has picked up an injury there. Yeah. Najita calls there. Sarah Geno drops it. She takes on her lady. Martha Soigi is on defense. Najita, she looks up, drops it down, make a move. What are we seeing here? Zaina goes for the three but misses it. A walk was called there, surely. She's not happy with that call, but that was it. The pressure right now is on both sides. Amadine, she takes on a man, drives her in straight. Bit of an entanglement there, very bad one. Bit of a scuffle between the two, but they make it up. That's the game. Yeah, she'll go to the line. Cynthia there play it in. Amadine. She gets it on time. Will she go all the way? No, she drops it. Atu there, she misses it. And there's a foul in the process there. I think that was a bit of a bad foul. She looks to be in pain. Martha Soigi there. Remember, it's a 4-point game. The Lady Canons are in the lead. with 6:3 to play. As Brenda Kage comes in to try and patch it up. Sarah Ageno. Amodine drops it down to Cynthia. Goes up. Yes, she does. That's what she does all day. All day. Yeah. Remember, she's also limping. She has a bit of a nagging injury there. She decided to play it out. I'm just not sure she'll last long in this game. Cynthia. She's doing her best, but she looks to be in pain. I'm just not quite sure the bench has enough to rotate her. But I think it would be wise if she's given some rest in the later parts of the game. The Lady Canons come on. Tries her way. She loses the ball. And we go for a jump ball. Sarah Ageno. Remember, this UCU Lady Canon side is a star-studded side. A lot of their players on the national team, and so is the Kcca side. We're having a lot of quality on this court today. Najita plays it in. There we are. Abe Priscilla takes a man. Zaina, she's known for that. Goes all the way, and the foul is called there. I think the pressure sometimes gets to the players at this stage of the competition, the playoffs. Zaina so happy to get that one. She drops it in easily. She makes the second one. Zaina, one of the pillars of this UCU Ladies Canon team. She missed the second, and they still get the ball there. And Zaina gets to play it in. 29-31. This is just a 2-point game. And I'm just quite sure it will go all the way to the fourth quarter like this. These guys know each other so well.
We are in for a long, long night.
Yes, it is. She drops it. And it's advantage Kcca. They're not quite happy with that. Zaina is not happy with that.
For the UCU Canons on court, whoever watching from, they have Zaina Lakamweri, Brenda Kayaga, Sarah Ageno, Rhoda Najita, and Priscilla Abi. For the Kcca Leopards, they have Cynthia Irakunda, Judith Ayo, Winnie Wesigala, and of course Martha Soyiji. That's the team on court. Wherever you're watching from, it's Monday Night Basketball. We are in the middle of Kampala in Wandegeya, YMCA Basketball Court, the second home of basketball in Uganda, YMCA Basketball Court. Referee Liz has called a foul on Martha Soyiji, with that foul on Sarah Ageno. Wherever you're watching from, it's game 2. Remember, Kcca Leopards drew first blood in game 1, winning that one very well, convincingly. So we expect a lot of basketball to be played. A 2-point game with 5:33 to play. But a lot of basketball is going to be played in the fourth quarter. Priscilla Abi to Zaina Lakamweri. Zaina, stolen by Morina Moding. It's Kcca Leopards ball. Kcca ball. Maureen to Cynthia. Cynthia Ilakunda. Cynthia, a good matchup with Brenda Kayaga. Good defense to Maureen Amading. Maureen. To Judith Ayo. Judith Ayo has a good shot. I think she's getting back her shot. I think her shot is getting back. She used to be one of those good shooters in the league. We see on the bench for Kcca. I see Letitia. Letitia Ao. I see Chemtai Joy Cheche. I see Lynn Nalunkuma. And of course, I see Bayote Nakazi with Sylvia. So the teams are getting ready. Of course, Cynthia. A good matchup with Benakaga. Cynthia. She's the shooter. To Maureen Momo. Basket good. Momo reminds us of what she was back in the days. What a shot. What a player she was. Maureen Amoding. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. A 1-point game. Roda Najita to Sarah Ageno. Posting Zaina. What a play. What a play by Zaina Lakamweri to bring the game a 1-point game. Brother, take it away.
Yeah, Zaina Lakamweri there made a very good turn there. The lead is swinging here. At one point was in the hands of the Kcca Leopards, and it's back in the hands of UCU Lady Canons. It's a 1-point game. Very beautiful piece of basketball we're watching here. Rhoda Najita is getting back her groove in this game. She's making the calls. She's doing the moves. Looks like she's making more and more control of this game, Rhoda. She'll take it to the line. Drops it in. Gives it to Abbey Priscilla. They make the move, drop it on the line. And a shot there. She doesn't quite get it there. Brenda Kayaga. The pressure is getting to all of them. Maureen Amoding looks tired there. The way she's standing. Looks at the physicality of the game is taking its toll on the players here. Remember, this is the playoffs. As you read on the FUBA page, this is not a place for the faint-hearted. This is for the men who stand in all the way and take the game to the rim. Cynthia drops it down. Chemutai shakes off her man. Bit of a good matchup between Najita there. Playing very good defense there. Aha. Yeah. The con just drags it out, pushes it to the line, and makes them ready to fight another day. It's a 1-point game there. Cynthia, she goes up for a 2. She goes again, drops it down to the big lady. Not quite the worship, but they pick it up again. Drops it down to Amoding. Nails it, but no. And finally, UCU take it away. On the back, a backcourt violation there. She should have seen it coming. That's a backcourt violation. Just didn't look where she was taking the ball. By the time she made that call, she was just right in the front court. As the Kcca Leopards have it again. Dorothy drops it to Cynthia, to Chemtai, and a foul is called there. Looks like she's going to the line. Yeah. Will she make the second one? It's level now. They go for the next one, and they're back in the lead. What I was seeing here, Bay makes the turn. She goes all the way. Doesn't quite make it, but she picks up a foul there. Must say it's quite interesting to see the Kcca Leopards back in the lead. At this point of the game with just 3 and 11 to go. We expected this, and we are seeing this happen. Yeah, Martha's taken a breather there. Letitia Ward steps in the game. She had been in the first quarter of the game. Didn't quite take it so well, but she's back. Hopefully she picked up a bit of it. Very nice work there from the Lady Canon side. Walk up between Priscilla Bay and Rose Ekon. She just finishes so beautifully. This is the playoffs. I'm enjoying it. Everyone is enjoying it. I hope you're also enjoying it if you're watching this game live on Depend Sports Media YouTube channel. Kcca, have something on this game.
Indeed, it's a very, very competitive game. Judith Ayo from way downtown. Judith Ayo doing what she does best from way downtown with that 18-footer. My goodness, what a three-point shot by Judith Ayo Nansobia. Rhoda to the rim. Stolen by Maureen Amoding. To the right person, Cynthia Irakunda, which has the handles. Judith Ayo with the floater. Basket good. Judith Ayo. Kcca Leopards are looking good, ladies and gentlemen. They are running out with this one. Get out of here. No foul. Play on, says the referee. See the shooter. Basket good. Mama. What a shot. What a shot by Judith Ayo Nansobia. My goodness. From way downtown. She's showing us signs of what she used to do back in the days. What a player. What a shot. She's 3 for 3 from way downtown. Judith Ayo Nansobia. My goodness. What a shot. This is what the fans come out to see on Monday Night Basketball. Right here in Wandegea, in the heart of Kampala. She goes to the line to make it a 4-pointer. What a shot. Brenda. Good evening to you, Brenda. What's your take on this game? The Leopards are looking good. It looks like a 2-0 is reckoning.
Thank you, Kcca. The score stands at 42 for the Kcca Leopards and 35 for the UCU Lady Canons. Well, there is still a whole quarter to play, so the game is still open for both teams. It is still open for now.
Well, a game of basketball can mean to turn in a very short time, and that's what is happening right now. At some point we thought the UCO Canons, Lady Canons, are way into this game, but just a moment of a couple of brilliant performances turns it around. Now they have to chase it again. Kcca, this is the playoffs.
Indeed, it's playoffs, and as we normally say in Uganda, this is not the place for the small-hearted ones, the fainted ones. This is the game where basketball is played. I just normally say, from my brother Alan Musoke, malaria time in Uganda. We are at YMCA, Maureen Amoding. Maureen Amoding to Judith Ayo. She's a shooter. She's a shooter from way downtown. A shot. A big rebound by Priscilla Abbey.
Didn't quite get it today this time, Judith.
Priscilla. The Canons want to slow down the... Oh, big basket.
I like
the Leopards are feeding the post. When they have Rose Icon, they know the paint is well covered. That's why I believe anytime soon, the coach of the Leopards is bringing back Martha Soiji. That's a good matchup with Rose Icon. But Letitia, she can't handle Rose Icon. That is a mismatch to me.
Quite a mismatch there as we see how the game is progressing. But I must say the fans are enjoying it. It's taken hands on a couple of occasions. At some point it was UCU Lady Canons. Went back to the Kcca, they got back the lead. But just looks like they're not letting off this lead this time.
But when you look at things, we are in for a night in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
A 3-point game. We are in for a long fourth quarter. It can go either way. The Leopards want it more, but still the Canons want it more.
Sure.
Why? The other ones won game one. But
Need to level
basketball,
this.
even if someone has beaten you twice, why can they want to beat you the third time? So the Leopards are looking good because they haven't been in the finals in a long time.
Sure.
I believe they're going to the final in 2017. So they need this one so very much to wrap it up so quickly, because if they go 2-0 up, the Canons have to dig deep.
Yep.
Nick Natredes and his coaching staff have to dig deep because they were the rightful challengers to the Ladies of Dolphins in the finals. That is yet to come in the upcoming weeks or months to come.
Yeah, I must say Going by the standards of this game, the JKL Dolphins seem to be having an upper hand. But I'll still give it up for the game to be played.
If I may ask you, what's your take? Who's looking good for the finals?
Well, the games that have been played so far,
Because to me,
the other side of the league, I think
honestly, the Dolphin ladies have been vulnerable. They
Yeah.
have just gotten some students from Kcca who are below par. Because in these 4 teams, they are the weakest. They are the weakest. But between these two, get out of here! What
out.
a block! What a block by Priscilla Abigail. Priscilla Abby, good job, good defense. Zaina goes to the
goes all the
rim.
way.
Foul.
It goes for a foul there.
The emotions are getting to this game.
Yeah.
You know, the ladies, you see, Monina Moding is sitting down. You know, ladies, the feelings, the emotions, and the
Sometimes
call
you get
upon
told of
you.
them.
But the
Looks like
referee in charge of
Zaina
this
is-
ball game is called David Opolot Spartacus. He had a bad night yesterday when the Canons came back and stole the game away from them. Was it a steal from them?
It's a good play.
It was good
Take
play
care of
from
the game at all points.
It was a good play from the kid, from the
From
kid.
from the guys of
Mukono? Wonderful.
gloves with the game and someone picks it away and think it was
Okay.
yours. This is basketball.
Okay.
Don't go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Play hard.
Yes.
Go
Or
go home.
Yes.
Maureen.
Takes it all the way. Does it
Maureen.
back?
To Judith. To Cynthia. She's the shooter. Side steps. Hey, back step. Oh.
That was good play from there.
Made a back step. Big rebound by Abby. To Rose. Cynthia with a big rebound. Judith Ayo. Ayo. She's the shooter. Cynthia. Ladies and gentlemen, a 3-point game. That's the end of the third quarter between Kcca Leopards and the UC Lady Canons. Remember, Kcca has one championship. Remember that year they beat A1 Challenge. But in the last years, they have been beaten by UCU 4 times. And the other one, the UCU Canons, Lady Canons have beaten A1. Remember that year, A1 went to the final, surprising that team of Untare and all those ladies. Some of them are retired right now. But that A1 team was good. But we went to the final.
One team I must say.
The UCU Lady Canons of Purity Odiambo and all those players who have way gone right now beat them clearly 4-0. So I think the Kcca Leopards have to get back to the finals, and I believe they're doing well. According to me, we are in for a good fourth quarter, very competitive, very tense, and it's going to be down to the last basket and last second of the game, because Kcca wants to take a 2-0 lead, and of course UC wants to even the series, and I believe we are in for a series.
With that, we're in for a series here. The spirit of the game.
Indeed.
Happened today.
And
I'm actually not thinking it's yes side so far,
And-
because we have seen amazing games happen in this tournament so far.
Of course, and,
Oh.
and remind our dear viewer, this is a Kcca. This is a Kcca. This is an introduction.
This is an introduction as to it.
This is
I
a
know.
Kwanjula. We are in for a game between the Warriors and the Oilers.
Oilers.
In the next 20 minutes, we are in for another game. We see the fans are getting in slowly by slowly. We know in Kampala it's a Monday.
Yeah.
Jam is
Monday here.
everywhere. In the morning hours and the evening hours, people coming back from work. And I believe by the beginning of the game, the YMCA would have gotten good numbers for us to enjoy good Monday night basketball. Right here in the heart of Kampala, Wandegea to be particularly, and the place YMCA basketball court, which is the second home of basketball. We know our first home is in Lugogo, Indoor Stadium.
Yeah.
Before we go back to the game, let me put you to the guillotine on the cross. What's your take on the fourth quarter?
Fourth quarter. I'm seeing the Kcca the ones who won this game so far. They look to be so hard on this game. They look to be having their moments back every time they lose a moment, which is quite not the part on the UCU Lady Canons. They can't be depending on just a couple of guys who they think should perform.
What should Coach Nick Natwereza, what has he told his girls, his troops, those ladies from Mukono, as they head into the fourth quarter?
Well, I think the message, if I were on his side, would be that this game is so important at this point of the game.
Okay.
And they need to pick it up. And I think from the way it is, the big men are back on the team. If you can
think
say
something like let us not go 2-0 down has been sounded
I
clearly
think it has been sounded
in the ears of the girls?
in the ears of the girls. But also I think he's stressing a strategy.
Okay.
From the way you look at it.
Okay.
And I think if they come back with just that in the mind without a strategy, it's not going to count.
Can he pull off what he pulled off yesterday night?
Well, he can't. He can't. This game is still open. If I see this team,
okay.
If you see this team with Abbey, Priscilla, you see this team with Rosecon, I mean, anything can happen.
Brenda, take it away, baby girl.
I think the girls, the UCU girls are here to emulate the boys. Yeah, the boys even the series yesterday. So definitely they're out here to do the same. And we can only see that done in this final quarter. So let's see what they've got.
Well said, Brenda. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the fourth quarter. Malaria time. The referees are ready. The table is ready. The fans are ready. The commentary is ready. The analysis is ready. It's tip-off of the fourth quarter. Referee David Opolot Spartacus. I see referee Liz getting ready to kickstart this ball game. It's a good matchup between Zaina Lakamweri and Maureen Amoding Momo. We see Winnie Wasagala. Very poor. Rose Ekon. Zaina. Oh, basket good.
Basket good.
Small woman.
She makes
beat
her
the
way.
double team.
She makes
the
her
small
way.
woman beat the double team, and it's used the board well. And we have a game. Mother Soiji is back. Cynthia Irakunda. It's defense time. Cynthia. Stolen. She lost the ball. Jumbo.
Yeah, she fights for it and gets it back.
It's a hustle. Cynthia Irakunda is limping. You can see through her eyes. She's limping. The injury she got in game one.
Seems to be in a bit of pain. As we see, Najita drops it down. You see Lady Canons are bringing this game up on speed. Zaina for a three. She nails it. Knocks it down so well. And she goes back on her defensive duties. And that's what's expected of her. Soigi makes a backcourt violation there. She didn't watch her feet. And you see who has the ball. Najita. She's been dominant on her calls today. She's controlled the game so well for the UCU side. Zaina goes back in her familiar territory. She goes up. She makes another one. This is what I said in the beginning of the break we had. This game is going for the one who is a more ambitious. And the lead is back to the UCU side. A 4-point lead. Zaina making a 3 and a 2. 5 points in just a couple of 1 minute. Back. Chemutai swings in a 2. It's a 2-point lead now. It's starting to sway back and forth between the Lady Canons and Kcca Leopards. Zaina makes a good turn. Will she go all the way? She goes! Beautiful turn and a move. Just unfortunately she missed it.
With a big post move. And she missed that one. Basket good.
Basket good.
Zaina Lakamweri with that good play. And Rose Ekon finish off that move. We are in for a game. It's the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. A foul. Rose Ekon with that foul on Maureen Amoding Momo. Momo goes to the line.
Moments of the game that the fans love most.
Moments of the game. This is what the fans came out to see. Good basketball, good plays, big time players making big time plays, and of course enjoying a good game of basketball. Wherever you're watching from, It's Deep End Sports Media Group. Thank you so much for enjoying our YouTube channel. Subscribe, like the page, enjoy. Nothing but the best basketball. It's playoffs, semifinals. Remember, we gave you the regular season in plenty commentary, good coverage. The guys on camera, thank you so much. The guys in technical, and of course the management of Deep End Sports Media Group. Thank you so much. Wherever you're watching from, the different parts of Kampala, different parts of Uganda, different parts of the world, different parts of Africa, different continents, wherever you are. And I have my brother Becca in Canada. Earlier tonight you told me you're going to be watching live. You're in Toronto. Thank you so much. I know my brother Sally of Warriors is in Australia. He told me, Saik, I'm going to be watching on Deep End. He went for further studies for his PhD. So wherever you're watching from, our dear viewer, thank you so much. That is the bottom line. Brother Najita.
Hustle is on. The hustle is on.
Every big rebound offensively and on defense is being fought for by the ladies of the Leopards and the Canons. What a game.
What a game.
What
Martha
a game.
Soigi. She hasn't had a very good moment of this game so far.
Okay.
Martha Soigi ever since she came back on. But as the game gets on,
Basket good.
very nice one there.
Good pass from Zaina Lakomeri and finished off well by Sarah Ageno. Maureen Amoding. Momo. Maureen Amoding.
She goes all the way, drops it back.
Winnie Wasagara. Cynthia to Momo. Get out of here. Basket good. Winnie Wasagara. Winnie with that good basket.
This game right now is being played by the big men.
Yes, Alicia Winnie Wasagare. If I could finish her names. This is a good matchup. Rose, walk.
Zaina not happy with that, but that's a call.
That's a call.
You have to keep with it.
You win some, you lose some. There was a walk.
Sure.
She lost her pivot.
Yeah.
And when you lose that pivot for the big men, that pivot has to stay still.
Yeah.
Move as many times as you could, but the pivot has to stay still. Maureen, good defense by Najita. Foul. A foul by Rose Ekon. Side ball. A side ball.
They'll go to the side.
Side ball is the Leopards ball. Kcca ball. Maureen Momo Amoding. Maureen Momo to inbound the ball. Give her space. Maureen Momo Amoding to begin the ball for the Leopards. On the end of one gear. To Martha Soiji. To Cynthia Irakunda. To Ayo. She's a shooter. Jumbo.
Look at the fight. Look at the fight
hustle.
for that ball. That's a hustle at
The
this
small
point.
woman has fought for something tonight. She has told Sarah Ageno, I may be smaller, but this jumbo is ours. Malaria time. Maureen Amoding. Momo. Wherever you're watching from, it's Deep End Sports Media Group. It's a Monday night basketball. Martha for two. It's out of her territory. She's not known for her, is it too? Sarah again will bring the ball forward. Sarah, it's a shooter, given space. Small woman. To Zaina for three. Push.
Must be complaining.
A charge.
Kcca Leopards are giving a lot of space for the UCU shooter. They may
Indeed.
regret that move.
Okay.
They need to tighten up the defense a bit. They kind of got into a more of a zonal platform. At this point of the game, I'm just thinking they need to man up the defense. For these guys are very, very sharp.
According to the backstories, we can hear the fans telling David Oporot, is he angered by yesterday's loss? I have heard it in the back stages. Is he angered by yesterday's loss? But you know, in basketball, in sports, you win some,
You lose some.
you lose
sure.
some.
Sarah again fights for it.
Stolen.
And that's a perfect steal.
Rose Ekon with that big
Goes all the
steal.
way. And a
Basket
simple
ball.
layup. Just a simple layup.
Cynthia Irakunda. Cynthia. A 6-point game. Big rebound by Zaina Lakomeri. On the look of things, the ladies of Mukono are turning it around.
Yeah, they're turning it
They
around.
always look good in the fourth quarter. Zaina, foul. Zaina, good play. What a pass from Zaina Lakamweri. The captain leading by example.
Yeah.
Zaina Lakamweri. What a pass to Roda Najita.
Roda Najita is so good on the line, I must say.
To remind you, our dear viewer, Roda Najita, she was out the whole of last year and half of this year. You can see a big knee pad on her knee. That right knee, she broke her leg. So she was out for half a year. But still, she has to protect that leg so as not to injure it again. Roda Najita,
She's back on the game.
she's back. Roda. Oh,
It wasn't enough.
it wanted to remind me of that kawaii shot against the Sixers last year in the semifinals. That shot looked like the kawaii shot last year in the semifinals, in the finals of the Eastern Conference. She misses both. Big rebound.
That's a foul there.
There's a foul.
And a man
The
down.
small woman is playing defense.
Yeah.
A 6-point game, 5:17 seconds to play. Midway through the fourth quarter. Wherever watching from, Rose Ekon goes to the line. Rose Ekon goes to the line.
She convert the two. Goes for the first one.
Misses.
Misses it.
To remind you, our dear viewer, Rose Ekon has no relationship with Ekon Brenda. No relations attached. They just find themselves having the same name. No relations attached.
Their names are not the same. One's name begins with E, the other one's name begins with A. Because they are not the same. And one is a sister.
Cynthia there drops it back.
A big floater.
Ah!
Mama, what a shot by Judith Iona Sobia. She has that Tony Parker floater. She's the shooter. Sarah Geno goes for the easy.
hesitates.
Zaina makes it a 3.
Zaina finally. But she misses.
Misses.
Martha Soigi just picks it up quite easily. Drops it in. Sit back. And the big with this, I must say, they need to see this this series tied at 1-1 to give them some time to go. A very good game period on this series.
The Kcca Leopards are missing Sylvia Nakaziwe Bauteri. We are here to know and find out why she has sat the whole game. That's why the team is short-handed. The team is limited in resource on the bench. We see only Alicia Wasegala and Letitia. Morina Moding has played so many minutes. She has not played such minutes in a long time. Martha Soiji. All the way. Martha. Oh! Martha
Big
finishes
man move.
it off with a big rebound. The big woman took it to the rim and finished it off in style. Rhoda Najita. Rhoda, given space to Sarah Geno. To Rose. No foul. Cynthia. 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 Cheche. Air ball. Cheche. What a play. What a pass by Cynthia Irakunda. What a pass by Cynthia Irakunda.
Master Dorothy Shamazim is having a very tough time in this game. I
Dorothy.
don't know whether it's because of her size.
She's small.
She's small and
But she's
not
been playing defense.
Yeah.
On defense, she has given
I
away
don't know if she's
more
not quite
than
that
free
strong.
throws on the
Yeah.
side of the Canons.
Yeah.
Sarah Geno. Sarah. To Rose Icon from South Sudan.
They're looking to
Zaina.
free someone. Zaina, she goes all the way.
To Rose.
Not quite. Just floats over. They have another chance there. Not this time. Martha Soige fight for it. Ah,
Big defensive play.
this is a tough time for both teams in this game. But surely the Lady Canons are having a
Are in
5-point
control.
lead.
With 11 seconds to play.
Yeah.
We see the introduction of just number 6, Chemtai Joy, aka Kcca. Chemtai Joy, aka
She had a
Kcca.
very good second quarter of the game
Indeed.
before she was given some time to rest. Don't know why Cynthia is not being rested with
Full court press. Full court press by the Canons. The Canons are sensing the Kcca Leopards are tired,
yep.
are worn out.
And
They have used a
look at the
rotation of-
way they're marking Cynthia. They know
Look
she's
at the way
injured.
they are marking Cynthia. They have
She's
used a rotation
limping.
of 7 players.
She's limping
they are
and everybody. She has 2 people on hand. She's limping. She's surely not going to perform a lot in this game with that kind of
It's a
defense.
5-point game. The Kcca Leopards are being marked full court. They are being marked full court. Wherever you're watching from, it's Deep End Sports Media Group. Thank you so much, wherever you're watching from. Like our YouTube channel, subscribe, and enjoy the best of basketball Uganda can offer.
I told you she's being hustled out there. She didn't give in this time.
Good defensive play.
By the East Lady Canons.
The defense the UCU Lady Canons are showing tonight is very extraordinary.
Dragged
out of
them
this
into a
world.
shot clock violation there by just good defense.
Judith Nansovia had a good game tonight. But all our efforts have gone.
She goes all the way. It. They just managed to pick that ball.
The ball
And
went off the
advantage.
fingertips of Kcca. It's 2:54 seconds to play. Timeout Canons. Timeout Lady Canons. Brother, before the close of this game, what should we expect in these last 2:54 seconds to play?
Just expecting a very good defense from the Lady Canons
Okay,
in order to consolidate their lead.
okay.
And the way I'm seeing Kcca Leopards looks like they are having the better of them.
Yes,
They have a player who is injured and also being double marked.
okay.
But also the mental advantage is on the side of the UC Lady Canons.
The Canons are using the advantage that the Kcca Leopards are short-handed.
They're a bit
They have
shorter.
used the rotation of 7 players. We know Morinia Moding has played minutes she has never played before.
Yeah,
You know, she has just returned from a long sabbatical,
yeah,
a very long sabbatical of 1.5 years.
yeah.
So the minutes she has played today, above 30, are way beyond her level.
High efficiency is
Her
bound to
efficiency is
reduce.
begun, yeah. So, and we know Sylvia Nakas has not played today. So, they are worn out. They are tired.
You can see from the body language they're having.
Indeed.
I don't think they come back in this game strong like they did in the second quarter of the game.
Okay.
But that said, I mean, somebody can sniff some opium from the coach
Okay.
and come back with a very performance. Let's wait and see what the 2 minutes which are left give us in this game.
Okay.
But so far, so good for the UCU Lady Canons.
Okay.
They've held it tight. Zayn has had a good game in the last couple of minutes in this quarter.
The star players have rose to the occasion.
Sure.
That's what we expect from the star players of any team. As the senior players, the level of seniority they have, Zaina Lakomweri, she plays for our national team,
Yeah.
the Gazelles, and our national team of 3-on-3.
Yeah.
And of course, Sarah Geno, she plays on our national team of 3-on-3, and our national team, the Gazelles of 5-a-side. So the players of their seniority, they should rise to the occasion and lead the Canons as the captain and assistant captain, respectively.
Right now is the nature of the games being played in this series.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to have maybe a day or two of rest and then they'll be back in this game. I don't know whether since they'll be ready for the next game in 2 days.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be a bit hard for the Kcca Leopards to move forward in this game. But let's see what they do. Cynthia, Shamtai drops it down, the bad pass, Najita there. She's been so athletic in this game, Najita, so
Okay.
far.
Zaina.
Go for the three. Sit down.
She gives the right person.
Yeah.
The point guard duty. To the small woman. To Zaina. Zaina. Zaina stepped out of
Line
bounds.
violation there.
Zaina stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
A 5-point game with 2.3 seconds to play. The UCU fans want this. They are calling for defense. Cynthia. Cynthia. She's a point guard. She knows what to do with the ball. Cynthia for three. Basket good. Cynthia
Knocks it
Iragunda.
down.
What a player she is. What a signing she has been for the UCU, for the Kcca Leopards.
War cover there called on Najita Roda.
Najita Roda had lost her footing, but she kept it going.
She kept it going. I
But
like her
there was a
athleticism.
war.
I like her athleticism in this game.
Yeah,
Even with an injured foot, she's trying to give her best for the team.
indeed.
Just a 2-point game I think we're having.
Okay.
And every sign is that we're having a game today. I must credit the Kcca Leopards team. They're very tired.
Okay.
They've played this game for most of the time, but they're keeping it tight. Drop for a timeout here.
It's a timeout for the UCL
9 to go.
Canons. The Kcca ladies are having a talk or two. And of course, the Mukono ladies are also having a talk before the close of this game. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, don't change that dial. Whether you're watching on phone and any device you're watching from, don't take it away from your hands. This is a Kcca, an introduction. We have a big one coming up. A big one. The 6-time defending champion, the City Oilers. 213, 214, 215, 216, 217, 218. Are the years over? I believe they are over.
Let's see what happens in 2019.
Well said.
Yep.
Let's see what happens in 2019. But for the Warriors, I can
In this
just mention
tournament.
2 years. 2-9, then there was a difference of 3 years, then 2-12. The history is good.
If the history is good and you don't show up today like they did in the first half,
But the
going
champions
down.
are looking good.
they're looking good. That's true. But the Warriors are in the playoffs. And they have seen amazing time at the playoffs.
Indeed.
You can't take it away from them at this point of
Okay.
the game.
So if the Warriors don't turn up today, we accept we accept that they are going to be in the KIU Rangers road of a sweep,
Well, first of all,
because
Even-
yesterday the Canons, even the series tonight, the Lady Canons looking good to even the series. So anything can happen. The big woman, Cynthia Adakunda, she has handles to Cheche, to Cynthia. Cynthia, basket good.
very good
Cynthia
basket from
Adakunda,
Cynthia.
she had a northern bypass to the rim. Basket good. Roda Najita to Cynthia.
This game is
Cynthia.
being won by the point guards.
Cynthia, she has handles. Cynthia, Cynthia, Cynthia. To Cynthia for three. Oh, big rebound. The fans are calling. Side ball. Roda Najita. Referee Bashir, let the referees do their job. Bashir, let them do their job. Walk.
That's the second time Najita is walking in this game.
Okay.
Soigi drives in, It's a point of the game where everybody needs to move on. Cynthia keeps it well, makes the call there. She waits for the move. Chemutai. Quickly by Cynthia. There we have it.
We
game is level.
If anything doesn't change, we have overtime.
I don't think it's going on over there. Let's bet on that. What is happening?
Sarah again. Sarah.
Zaina drops it down. She goes up. And that's the last part of the game.
Rose Akon.
59-57 with 90 seconds to go.
19 seconds to play.
They play it in. The temperature of the game is up.
Time out. 3 seconds to play.
It's a 2-point lead.
19.
The pressure is on. The pressure is on.
Time.
This game won't go in overtime.
Malaria time. No overtime.
There is no overtime. I doubt it's going to be there.
Time. The UC lady is looking good to even the series. What a game.
Been a very good game in the last pieces of this quarter.
This is what playoffs are all about. This is what the fans come to see. Good games, competitive games, and very, very good basketball.
Very good basketball
tonight by the ladies of Kcca and the UC Lady Canons. Wherever watching from, 19.3 seconds to play, a 2-point game. What a game.
Before, the quality of the players on these two teams so high.
Okay.
Can't just give it away.
Just like that. With 19.3 seconds to play, what should we expect? What should the ladies of Kcca do?
Now, the work is easy for the UCLA.
Okay.
Just
okay. Okay.
Pressure on the Kcca side.
Okay.
You need to nail in a shot.
Okay.
3 to bring it up on the
okay.
19 seconds.
In 19 seconds.
That's simple, but that hard.
The good thing about it, the flag is up. The UCLA Cannon flag is up. So any foul on road to the basket, to the rim, it's a foul.
It's going to be a foul.
Sure, it will be a foul. So, will they leave by the 3? Will they go for easy 2? Will they make it on the line? Let's wait to see.
Just predicting them to
rain in a 3.
Free up since they're on some side and she'll nail in a 3.
Defense. Martha Soiji. Martha.
Dr. Cynthia. Let's see how she plans this game out. She takes her time. She doesn't have a time. Drives them in. And the game is over.
Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation there.
Shot clock violation.
With just 3 seconds to go.
Shot clock violation.
Cynthia was thinking at that point of the game. I don't know what she was thinking.
She took so many seconds off her dribble.
And yet the pressure is on her. Let's wait and see what happens at this point of the game. And the ladies are back on court to face 3 seconds of this game. I don't know where this game is going, but the pressure is on Kcca. As Zaina comes on the line to play it in. She knows they have a chance in this game. And let's see what happens. Plays it into Sarageno. Drops it to Zaina. She comes on. And the game is done. It's a win for the Lady Canons.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoever watching from, it's a wrap. It is over. It's 1-1. 1 apiece.
They'll live to fight another day.
They live to fight another day. It's 1-1. Ever watching from? Thank you so much. It's 1-1. Let's take a breather or two, and we'll be back to give you the analysis, the commentary of the second game of the night between the Warriors Basketball Club and the 6-time defending champion, the Oilers.
The Oilers.
Before we go into the game, what's your take on the game of the ladies?
I think the game has been even. Both teams played so well with a lot of quality and intensity, but someone had to win surely. And the Lady Canons, they know their position. They know if this game thing had gone 2-0, it was going to be a big hurdle for them to come back. They managed to level it, and I think they come back in the next game stronger than their base today.
Okay, so we are in for a series from us. Let's take a minute or two. We'll be back to give you nothing but the best commentary analysis for the men's game. Warriors, the 2-time champion, and the Stereo Basketball Club, the 6-time defending champions.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next game.